Being ready for anything, it's the name of the game for first responders. Training is a big part of that.
At Cabot Emergency Hospital today, that practice was center stage. Our Ian Russell was there to see how first responders train, and just as a reminder, everything you're about to see is just a demonstration.
This isn't your typical field trip.
All right, everyone calm down.
It's a little more hands-on than most.
And I also had a lot more major of an injury, so I was able to play the part a little bit better.
No, this isn't a theater class, but it is for class credit. It might even be the start of a career for some Cabot High School students.
I knew I wanted to enter the medical field, and I just figured this would be a good opportunity.
And they're not the only ones learning here.
But it's great to work these incidents that are very atypical. Just to see how we're all going to perform.
While the screams and acting you're seeing is fake, the situation is not.
All right, come on, let's go, let's go.
The first responders on scene are treating this like an actual crisis. In this case, a bus crash.
When we come, it's on people's worst day, and we want to try to make that day just a little bit better.
Cabot Fire Chief Chad Moore is keeping an eye on the action. His firefighters, as well as Cabot police and MEMS paramedics, may not do this every day.
Not necessarily on this sort of scale, but we're working with both these agencies all the time.
But you never know what challenges tomorrow may bring.
Speaking for the police as well, they're training on different incidents, and this is just one of the things that we've culminated together.
So while this is just a training for some and a field trip for others, there's more to this. A peace of mind for all involved that they can handle what's thrown their way.
It did make me more comfortable to see how they do it, and that they want to make sure we're comfortable and that we're not panicking, and that's probably one of the biggest parts, and it was just really cool to see them doing that.
In Cabot, Ian Russell, THV 11 News.